Hello, good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. here in Montreal. I know there's been the time change over in Europe, so congratulations to all of you that actually managed to get here in time from Germany and the UK, because yeah, you've done well. You've done well. Next week, I think, is also going to be an hour early, because I think that the Canadian time change is the week after that. If anybody's watching and knows and can confirm, please let me know. Hello to Baltimore, hello to Burnley, hello to Cole Harbour, hello to Norwich. What do you want to hear? I'm going to put the little request thing up because it's just me today. I'll be telling you about next week's guest pretty soon. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to make some stuff up. I've been kind of frantically setting some stuff up today for the stream. So it was all a little bit haywire. But at some point, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do a bit of a reveal later, but there's going to be a little reveal of a little pedal camera. Tell me where you're watching from if you didn't already, and let me know what you want to hear. What am I going to start with? This is the question. I'm going to do Grace to start with. I'm going to play a new one as well. Lima is in the house. This is good. Voy a tocar una canción en español para ti. Una canción nueva. A new one. Although I think you heard it before. But yeah, we're going to begin with Grace.
Still we tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you hold. You send me out in the cold, oh, to a cool tone. As much as you'd ever owe, is it enough? As infinite as sin, don't ever cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unworn. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you'd rather hear less? I see it all, the grace that you stole. You send me out in the cold, oh, to a cold tone. As much as you'd ever owe, you send me out. You send me out in the cold. It's not enough.
Hi, Maurice. Can anybody else, not that I don't trust you, Jacqueline, but I swear I looked it up last week and daylight savings time was changing the weekend after. So before, if we can just get a confirmation that the time changes in Canada next week, like this coming Sunday and not the Sunday after, that would be very relieving. For me, at least. If you like the stream, please do share, tweet it out, give me a little thumbs up or a heart or whatever the appropriate thing is on the platform that you're watching on. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit. It's a little bit, just a touch too high, so you can see a little bit more guitar. I'm gonna play "All We Know" as the next song and use it as an opportunity to show you my brand new innovation this week. It's so incredibly exciting. It's a little pedal camera, so you can see what's going on. Although that's not the best place, is it? It's kind of in the way of this hand. I'm gonna move that. That belongs somewhere else. Let's put it up here. Oh. And we'll change the size of that box. You can watch me, you can watch me edit as I go. Kind of feel like it should be on the bottom though. I don't know. Whatever. That's good for now. We'll figure something else out for next week, I guess. Thank you for the tip. If yeah, this stream is donated, listener supported. Donation link in the comments. Stolen from Poem says 6th of November. Okay, so next week we're back to regular time. But yeah, this is all my malarkey up over there, so you can watch how the next song goes. This is All We Know. Bit of tremolo. All We Know. So many pedals. That's the pedal cam. Got a little delay here. Might as well geek out on this for a moment. And if I hold this pedal down, I can just make it keep going. Just keep it going forever. A little distortion. The tremolo's going the whole time. And then this is a loop guy, this guy down here. And this is the thing in the middle that you can't really see, but that's a volume, a reverb thing, so I can turn this big reverb on my voice. That's my favorite. Anyway, keep nerding out on that stuff. It's good to be here. Hiya, Phil. See you watching from Norwich. I'm gonna turn this little robot off that's doubly posting everything on the stream right now because it's a little bit annoying. While I do that, just a little reminder: we do this every week, so do subscribe. If you're not subscribing already, we're gonna be back next Wednesday with a very wonderful guest from Germany. We're going back to Germany next week. Henny Hertz, she was living here in Montreal for a few months. I was introduced to her through my friend Marcus Grassel, who's in the band Aloha Input. They're on tour with the Not Twist at the moment. He introduced Henny. She's been here over the summer. She just left. She's back in Germany. She's got a release coming out soon. So yeah, I'm excited. Well, it's kind of like bittersweet because like we've become friends. She's gone, but like it's an excuse to like have an interaction over the internet. Only Living Boy in New York. Someone stick that in the request thing. Somebody knows how to do that, surely. While I have some coffee. Got plenty of Badger action coming up soon as well. If you don't know what that's about, then you'll see. Phil, is there a Badgers stomping on effects pedals cam? There will be at some point. We can hope. I'm gonna play Don't Mind from the last record. Also, if everyone wants to say hello to my grandma, they can. She watches the next day, so she's not watching live right now. So say hello, Jenny, in the comments. This is called Don't Mind. It's about growing old and the increasing feelings of irrelevance that come with it. Unnamed requests are fine. This is Don't Mind. So many things are open. If you don't mind. Big wounds and short lives. Don't mind me why I say goodnight, but you can't tell what's out of my mouth. Was it reason for us, or was it up in time? Don't mind Don't mind. Only Living Boy in New York. Let's see if I can remember how that one goes. That's for Anna. How's everybody doing this week anyway? Keeping well? I'm sure you're all very excited about Burnley's progress, top of the league. In a regular week with the regular timing, they'll be playing right now, and I'll be asking for score updates, but I guess they actually kick off maybe at the end of the stream. Maybe we'll get the first couple of minutes, but if anybody wants to tell me what's going on, you're welcome to. They don't televise as many games now that they're in the division below, so I'm not so fussed about the spoilers. It's been a while since I've played this one, so hopefully I can remember all of the notes and words. They're televising the game on Saturday though, so I'm going to go and watch that at my local Italian sports bar. Okay, this is for Anna. Bit of Simon and Garfunkel.
Tom, get your plane right on time. I know your part will go fine. Fly down to Mexico. Don't, here I am. Only living boy in you. I can get the news I need on the weather report. Oh, I can gather all the news I need on the weather report. Hey, I've got nothing to do today but smile. And here I am, the only living boy in you. Half of the time we're gone, we don't know where, and we don't know where. Shine, shine, shine. Like it shines on me. The only living boy in you.
My apologies. Woo. That song was for my mum, not for my sister. I mean, there's one letter difference. Anne and Anna. Whose idea was that? Not me. Not my idea. Okay, kick off at 7:45 tonight, so you can keep me posted. Abby was saying that there's a lot of positive sporting action going on in Philadelphia. I think I just heard that like the Philadelphia soccer team is doing well. Aren't they in the? Are they in the final as well, or is that my imagination? Raf made it. What do you want to hear, Raf? Phil has a gig in Hackney tomorrow. Is it your gig, Phil? Are you going to listen? Are you going to play? I'm going to play a new song. What do you think about that? You can have some birds in the meantime. My toe hurts, Betty. Okay, this is oh, it's called Only Fool at the moment. It's definitely very much still under construction. Like a Montreal road, this song. I hope you enjoy it. I gotta bring the lyrics up though, to make this easier for myself. Yes, that's on. Okay.
She called the night in these ways we might keep alive. In your mouth, the sense already known. In this time, we never call home. She's in the dark. They only make a fool of us. Ashes into dark would only make a fool of us. Coming on too strong. Going on like the northern star. Draw to pull away from no sound. Draw away, kindness and see your found. Ashes in the dust would only make a fool of us. Ashes in the dust, they only make a fool of us. They only make a fool out of us. Would you lie awake? Would you lie asleep? You tell me what's the call of the song last week. Gone to see light. Ashes in the dark would only make a fool of us.
That's that. Only Fool, so far. Is called Sophie Jameson, Bella Union, 25th anniversary bash. Oh yes, you've been telling me about Sophie. We need to get her on the stream. I followed your request to get her on the stream, Phil. I just didn't follow up with you, and I want to do that sometime. So yeah, have a word, see what you can do. She'll be fine. Raf is finally catching a stream. Hiya, Justin, former guest, Justin Space and Time. Justin and I have been plotting a potential Toronto show in December, so if anybody else is watching in Toronto, fingers crossed for that. A bunch of things popped into my head while I was playing that song, and they totally have already disappeared. So I'll just do the usual spiel. Not spiel. You got to put a little sh before that P if it's a German word, right? This is entirely listener supported. All of your donations make a big difference. I've taken the minimum cap off, so any amount, you can donate any amount. You can support by PayPal, credit card, or Interac here in Canada. And if you go to the link that I posted in the Twitch and that is in the video description for Facebook and YouTube, it asks you, for anybody who's doing it for the first time, it asks you for a username. The username can be anything, just don't put any spaces in. You don't need to set up an account or anything. It will just then take you through. It's just something to identify you to me. Okay, right. I see more moths. That's the perfect request because that was the song that I was going to play anyway because I want to play the Spanish version of it that I've been working on. This is for Lil. Is it Lil in Lima in Peru? Lilis 32, and it's also for Johnny who's been working on his Espanol. There's so many little boxes here. Let these things happen. Okay, so yeah, this song is about things, it's about memories, it's about things getting forgotten, it's about, death, I suppose, and death and dust and detritus, all the D's. But in Spanish, it's called Las Polillas, if we're going to do it with an Argentinian accent, which we are. Let's get this going.
Dormí 7 años más. El tiempo vuela. Nos bendices en todo lo Sí, caemos en las brechas, en las palabras, caemos lentamente. Tan lentamente. Caímos lentamente. Tan lentamente.
The end of that. That camera doesn't quite catch the sampler though. That's what I was trying to show. Getting this whole place decked out. There's a sampler here. And I put some flutes and clarinets in it. These are the clarinets. Very pretty. And then the flutes are way louder. And I'm not as good at playing them. But it's like my own little mellotron. It's where the crickets live too. And the birds. Anyway, enough faffing about. Too many things to do. Maybe it's time for some Badger. A little bit of Dax from, as they would say in Germany. That pedal cam needs to go away though. So we've got a little bit of a compilation. Some of it's a little bit spooky with the Halloween theme, of course. But it's more just like a few fun little bits as opposed to like we had like the narrative of like the Day of the Foxes last week. So yeah, this is that. There's some little treats in here, definitely. You know, a little Badger to set things off. What's Badger in Spanish? If anybody knows this, I don't think we've got there yet. Lilith, if you're watching, let us know. We've got like a couple of deer having a little fight. It's pretty good, right? I think they're like fairly young ones. It doesn't seem like a full-on battle or anything. But are they gone? Are they gone? Oh no, I think the one on the left one, pretty sure. And I love this, like the fox and the little spider on the left. This one feels like particularly Halloween-ish. Get a little zoom in on the spider scurrying up there. And then little spooky fox eyes in the dark. And then squirrels. I mean, the much maligned squirrels. I always thought they were cute when I was growing up, but I was told they're a pest. They're little rats, but you know, who can't love a little squirrel eating a nut like that? They have like, there's squirrels here. I'm above a bakery, and they'll be doing this, but with like an entire croissant, which is slightly less cute. And then this is my favorite, just like the deer, who's little curious deer. Found the camera. And it's like, what is this? What is going on? Did we get deer in Spanish? Did that happen yet? I feel like maybe. So there you go. That's all the action. Jacqueline, you should definitely get a flute and try and annoy your neighbors. I fully support that move. Squirrel. Squirrel it's an interesting thing because I feel like that is the word that, like, in any language is the most difficult. Like, try and ask a non-native speaker to say squirrel. Try and ask a native English speaker to say the word squirrel. Squirrel. It's not easy. And then in French, it's like écureuil, something like that. And in German, it's Eichhörnchen. Eichhörnchen. I spent so long trying to just pronounce that. Again, what's squirrel in Spanish? I do not know this. Okay, I'm gonna play Where Are We Now for Johnny, even though I feel like I've done this like 3 weeks in a row. But for you, Johnny, you're special. And I got to play it for a different John last week. All the Johns. So yeah, this is David Bowie reflecting in his later life on his time in Berlin. But yeah, I learn it and then you request it, and I've forgotten it by the time it comes to play it. If you're just tuning in, let us know where you're watching from. I'm over here in Outremont. Not technically Montreal, but you know, it's the same thing. Yeah, let's see if this works.
To get the train from Potsdam and Platz.
There we go.
You never knew that I could do that. Walking the dead.
I'm playing it too fast.
Sitting in the jungle on Nürnberger Straße. A man lost in time, KTV, walking the dead. Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know. 20,000 people, crossbows are broken, fingers are crossed, just in case, walking the dead. Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know. Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know. As long as the sun, as long as the sun, as long as there's fire, as long as there's fire, as long as there's rain, as long as there's rain, as long as there's me, Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know. Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know.
Where Are We Now by David Bowie. For Mr. John Jones in is Durham, Northumberland? Oh, County Durham. Is there a County Durham? Badger is El Tejon. How am I going to remember that? Squirrel, La Ardilla, Deer El Venado. So venado, like that's got to be like a venison related thing, right? It's got to be some Latin stuff. Why is squirrel feminine? Why is any flipping noun masculine or feminine or neuter in German? Just get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. Keep the requests coming in. Let me know if there's anything that you want to hear. I see Abby wants some Radiohead. I'm happy to oblige with that for sure. You can type the request if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, and some magical person will pop it into that box right there. And if you're on Twitch, go to the About section, and there's a huge list of requests of things that I've played in the past or could potentially play in the future. That was amazing, Tim. Thank you, John. Again, if you haven't already liked the stream, please do. If you're watching on Facebook, I don't think there's such a thing on YouTube. I don't know. Seeing as I'm in a good tuning for this, I'm gonna play being standard tuning. I'm gonna play Bulletproof by Radiohead because that's a cracker, isn't it? I started that song way too fast. Where Are We Now? And I teach guitar, and I'm constantly telling my students, you've got to slow things down. But like, I always speed things up, which is as much why I say you've got to slow things down, because I know from experience, you just want to play it faster. It's like, I can play it faster, so I'm going to. Okay. Bulletproof. We'll get some noodling in over the top. It's always nice to make it go backwards as well.
Staring up inside of me every day, every hour. Wish that I was bulletproof. Pay me money and take a shot. Landfill all in me. I could burst a million bubbles. Sorry, girl.
That's Bulletproof by Radiohead. Peter Hartley says Icelandic squirrel is ikorna. Ikorna, that's clearly related to Eichhörnchen, because Eich is like oak. Eichhörnchen, is it like Hörnchen? Is it, or it's like acorn, acorner or something like that? I don't remember. Hi Karin, welcome to the stream from Paris. Peter Hartley, are you fluent in Icelandic? Is that how you knew that? Like, really? I have a feeling maybe not. I've been watching a lot of Danish TV, and every now and then they just say stuff, and it's like, it's the same language as English, almost. Almost. Like, they said neighbor the other day, it was neighbor. Neighbor. And when they're saying goodbye, they always say, vi ses, like, we see each other. Anyway, this is probably not interesting to anybody but me. I'm going to play another song. Next week, we've got Henny Hertz coming in all the way from Mannheim in Germany, so make sure you tune in for that. We have confirmed, thanks to Jacqueline, that the stream will be back to regular broadcasting time for Europe next week, so 8 p.m. for the UK and 9 p.m. for Central Europe. So set your reminders. And subscribe if you didn't already. I want to see, like, I have a little notification thing that comes up on my end. I want to see one new YouTube subscriber pop up, because every week there's like somebody who, like, I didn't realize, I thought I was already subscribing. So check, if you're watching on YouTube, check if you're subscribing, and if you're not, then go and press the button, because then you'll get the notification and you won't miss it. I promise. I'm going to play one for my brother on the off chance that he's watching, but I also have to get the lyrics up again. This is another new one. Called Sledgehammer, and it's not the Peter Gabriel song. Okay. I'm not happy with that start. It's going to start again. Probably too fast.
Sledgehammer blow, manor bars, listing for hours at a time. Storm full as wind, broaders on, deafened and broadsiding. The keen seeing winds reading on, sifting the silt from the sea. We changing and I we could ask for. We only ask for more. Sledgehammer blow, manor bells listing for hours at a time. A storm falls wind, broaders on, deafened and broadsided. You give yourself away, you give it so easily. There's so much we could ask for.
Sledgehammer. A new one for all you. So I'm going to do 3 more. Get your requests in if there's more things that you want to hear. And in the meantime, I'll just keep playing the things that I want to play. Yeah, there's a lot of new things bubbling under. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about recording them. For those of you who are on the Bandcamp subscription, I know quite a few of you are. You already have demos of some of those, and if you don't know what that is, go to the video description and you can find a link to that. It's a monthly subscription where you get a new track every month, and Sledgehammer's on there, Moths, so like the Spanish song that I played, but the English version of it is on there. So, and this one that I'm going to play next, actually, Deftly Woven. So this is old news for all you lot. My voice just broke at 41. Okay. Here we go.
Old sun, deftly woven, new moon cold as cold, leave me broken, tide pulled in outdoor, sleepy restless one, night comes weary long, deftly woven. Like-eyed on the run, blissfully undone, stand tall as a pine, careful where you shine, hold on to someone's words, someone overheard, stand for it if you can, tales spun by able hands, deftly woven, deftly woven.
That's definitely woven, isn't it? I'm gonna do another new one, new-ish. For all those of you watching in Montreal, just a heads up, there is a show coming up in less than 3 weeks. I'll be playing with the wonderful Jake Nickel, who has been on this here stream before and will certainly be on again in the future, at Ursa, down on Park, at on the 18th of November. There's again a link in the video description. There's everything you could ever need in that video description. You can't believe it. I'm going to play a song about a kind of oblivious resilience when you think that you are completely indestructible, but are in fact not. It's called Undestructed. This one goes out to Karine over in France. I know you like this one, Karine. You've heard it many, many times. It's also on the Bandcamp subscription. Holy cow. Burnley are losing? No. 3 minutes. That is unacceptable. They're just doing what they did last week and, you know, keeping it exciting. I think my second ever game was Burnley-Rotherham. Okay. Here we go.
Waves won't pull me down, waves won't knock me over. It's the prize that appeals. Dry lines snap into, come to in the summer. It's the best time to heal. Sleep late while you can, not just to get over in a mindless appeal. See I see through, drained over and over. You could call it a deal. My headaches undestructed, undestructed. My thoughts are undisrupted, undisrupted. My headaches undestructed, undestructed. My thoughts are undestructed, undestructed.
It was a vaguely unsatisfying ending. Undestructed. I'm going to play one more here. Thank you as ever for tuning in and for the donations. Keeps the whole thing ticking over, keeps the whole thing on the road. I put out a call for recommendations or requests of guests that people would like to hear on the stream in the upcoming weeks, and I'm in the process of reaching out to some of those, so hopefully somebody will say yes out of all of those people. But next week we have Henny Hertz. The week and I forget which way around it is, but we've got Nico Paolo coming up, who's a Newfoundland artist, also on Forward Music Group, the same label as myself and Mike Furstack and Cedric Noel and a few others, and Ben Gallagher, my former housemate, another former housemate. There's been a few former housemates on this here stream, but he's an amazing poet, and he has a book coming out called Grief Cave, and he's going to read some poems from that. So that's going to be a treat. And he's a dear, dear friend, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then it's folks that I'm reaching out to and waiting to hear back from and see what's going to happen. Phil is going to be on the case, apparently, getting Sophie Jameson aboard. We'll see what we can do. But I'm going to finish up here with a track for Karin again. Karin gets all the tracks today over in Paris, called Tendrils. Thank you for tuning in.
Old rages blocking all the walls, hide inside walls decided to go. A calm silence, don't pick apart its source, make it up or just put it aside. And don't find us waking up beside down. Find your sense, hold it, you'd watch it unfold. Praise tendrils creeping for a home, the steely grey glow of your eyes. But by night I'm silenced and still. Can you make yourself feel unkind when you cry? From the side of you, drenched and afraid, fight in the sourness that pulls around the brain. It's an offering, an offering, an offering again, sealed inside each verse, up above my words. You've a sense, I'm sure, that's as true as any for the times I tried but didn't make the connections, and I'm left to feel. If I was you, I'd lie. 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 Oh, judgment picking apart your eyes, fooled by the scope and pulled as rope. Oh, judgment picks apart your eyes. We barely are truthful to us.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for the donations. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here week on week on week. We'll be back next week with Henny Hertz. Enjoy yourselves. Have a lovely week. See you next time.